Hey, what's up, everybody? Back at it again, Sunday. I hate Sundays, if I'm being quite honest. I hate it because first game is at noon and last game's at 9 or 8-ish. So there's such an 8-hour, 9-hour span between the first game and the last game. So you honestly don't get some of the best plays from every game because they haven't really put out the lines yet for the later games. And sometimes there's some good lines in the later games. So that's why today I'm only going to have an honest 3 or 4 picks for you guys. I'm only going to do a 3 slip so far up to this point. 5 slip will probably get put together at the end of the day because I'm not loving anything from the early games, and I just want to see what kind of plays out through the rest of the day. But I will come at you with a recap from yesterday. So close to a sweep yesterday. Of course, our Paulo special line, he ended up finishing with 20 even though the Duke lost in that ACC championship game. Evan Mobley comes a bucket short, and Darius Garland comes a bucket short. Our 2 misses were just barely. They both just needed a bucket. Evan Mobley took a 3 late that if he would have hit, he would have cashed our 3 slip. He misses it, and I completely... When Lauri Markkanen got ruled officially out, I was like, yes, Evan Mobley 100% hits now. So I felt even more confident with that lock of the day. And then I forgot about Kevin Love and that the Cavs have the best bench rebounder maybe in the NBA with Kevin Love, and he took the 10 rebounds from Mobley that I was anticipating Mobley to get, so he ends up not hitting. And then Darius Garland started the game 1 for 11. So if Darius Garland would have done anything there, he hit on his points though. So if he did end up taking his points, he hit his points, but his points and assists did not hit. And then De'Aaron Fox almost got his line in the first quarter. He dropped 20 in the first quarter, so that's dope. Halliburton hits his line late, and then, like I said, that Bonchero line ends up hitting just the special line. I was going to mention this. I didn't end up putting Josh Hart in any slips. I don't know if Josh Hart happened to come across my video yesterday or something, but I said I have never felt more confident in under my life than with Josh Hart. Man comes out feeling dangerous yesterday. Woke up feeling dangerous. He said, I'm going to get my bag tonight. How about I get my bag? How about I drop a career-high 40 bomb? Huh? Maybe the worst call in sports betting history. I said Josh Hart was going to go under that 15.5 points. He ends up dropping a 40 bomb. So I'm not even mad about that. I'm just going to laugh about that one, that I was so wrong about that. But 3-2 day yesterday. Still doing pretty good last couple days. So let's get into it today. All right, coming in hot with our lock of the day. His off guard sold for us when we made him the lock of the day a couple of days ago, but I'm trusting him. He's hit this line 8 of the last 10 games. He's on fire right now, and his team is playing really well. And it's another Detroit Piston. Give me Cade Cunningham, the rookie, baby. Back-to-back days with the rookies. Evan Mobley just barely sold us yesterday. I have all the faith in the world that Cade Cunningham can hit for us tonight. They take on the Clippers tonight. Cade Cunningham, obviously the primary ball handler for the Pistons, plays a lot of minutes when he doesn't get in foul trouble. A lot of minutes. The Clippers have given up 27, 11, and 5 to Trae Young. Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole off the bench had 20. RJ Barrett had 24. Manuel Quickly off the bench had 21. And Devin Booker had 26. So the Clippers kind of give up on a lot on the perimeter as far as allowing guards to kind of get their buckets. So I'm anticipating Cade Cunningham's nice little run he's going on right now, the end of the season, to continue tonight against the Clippers. I also anticipate this game to be a close one. Was looking at the sportsbook earlier, and they got it at about a 4-point spread, so they anticipate this to be a close one. Only a 217 total, so not a super high-scoring game, but that's anticipated because the Clippers aren't really the greatest offensive team in the league. But I still anticipate this game to be close. Cade Cunningham to get his buckets. Over 20.5 points for Cade Cunningham is our lock of the day today. Pair of lines I like from the early games. Give me Seth Curry over 14.5 points. Played fantastic last game. And also in games without Kyrie Irving in the lineup, so when they go back to Brooklyn, obviously Seth Curry becomes the main guard. I like this line for him. It's set at 14.5. I think it's honestly quite a steal. When Kevin Durant's not getting buckets, he's going to be the second best option on the floor for them to score. Knicks give up a lot on the perimeter already. So I like the chances for Seth Curry to hit this 14.5 points. That 3-point line might not even be a bad idea as well, but I like 14.5 points for Steph Curry. I feel like him and Kevin Durant will get things cooking out there when they need scoring as far as offense goes. Next up, give me a Philadelphia 76er. Give me Joel Embiid. His line is set at 31 points. He's averaging 32 points in their last 3 matchups versus the Magic. They played the Magic 3 times this year. One game, he got in bad foul trouble, so he ended up only playing right around 30 minutes. Only scored 16 points. But in those other 2 games, 31 points and a 50 bomb. The Magic have also kept their games close somehow versus the Magic have kept their games close with the 76ers. Obviously, the 76ers got a lot better. Magic didn't get any better. So this game could possibly be a blowout. So it's a possible line you might want to stay away from. But Joel Embiid does tear up the Magic historically. He gets Wendell Carter and whoever ends up coming in at center. He gets them in a lot of foul trouble, obviously, because he just gets to the foul line so many times. Joel Embiid just gets the ball. He just sits there and just goes. And he gets the foul and he's head to the line, man. I mean, it's crazy the way he just creates so many fouls as a big man. But he had a 50 bomb in just 27 minutes in their last matchup. So, I would not be surprised at all if once again Joel Embiid has a monster game, as long as the Orlando Magic can keep this one close. Next up, give me a matchup between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Houston Rockets. Give me Devonte Graham over 16.5 points. Now, obviously, like I said, like I've said in the past, the Houston Rockets have the worst statistical defense in the NBA. Devonte Graham at times can be a bucket getter. Obviously, has to be the primary guy right now with CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram both out. Jonas Valanciunas, I'm still a little bitter from Jonas, so I'm not going to go with Jonas tonight. I'm going to go with Devonte Graham. In his last game, obviously without CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, Devonte Graham hit his points. I think he needed 16 as well last time, and he got to 19. Also 7 assists, 4 rebounds. So a guy that can kind of fill up the stat sheet a little bit as far as points, rebounds, and assists if you wanted to do that. Sometimes he rebounds the ball really well, but I like his points as far as out of all of his lines. He's got a 6.5 assist line, 16.5 point line, and a 27.5 PRA. I do like his points one the most. The Rockets just don't have anything on the perimeter as far as defense, so I feel like him and Jonas are going to run that 2-man game, and he's going to get a lot of buckets. So feeling really confident about Devonte Graham over 16.5 points today. One more line I am going to throw back at you guys. Mikal Bridges again. We're back on Mikal Bridges. 21 points, 18 points. Last 2 games since Devin Booker's come back, he honestly plays better when he's just not the star guy. I mean, 21 points, 18 points. His line is set at 14.5 points. Tonight they take on the Lakers, who already struggle to guard out on the perimeter. So, Mikal Bridges tonight versus the versus the Lakers. This should be a good one. I know I've told you in the past I don't like to bet against the Lakers. Don't like to bet on the Lakers. I will put it in mind that if LeBron James continues to have a pretty good little tear here, we'll start talking about maybe betting on LeBron James a little bit here, but I got to see a little bit more consistency because sometimes he does just not turn it all the way on just because they're simply getting blown out against like Houston. Like he didn't even hit his points in that game. So sometimes I'm kind of thinking about LeBron James a little bit. But Mikal Bridges, 14.5 points is not a bad bet tonight. All right, boys, today's perfect 3 slip. I'm not going to do a 5 slip. I am going to wait this one out. I want to see some later lines for as far as 5 slips. Now, I only have one early game play on here, so I feel comfortable enough later in the day. I'll probably put another one together for as far as a 5 slip. So you're going to want to join Discord. If you haven't already, I updated the Discord line, so it should work now. I know some people were saying it didn't work the other day. As well as Instagram, you're going to want to go to Instagram. And if you guys didn't know, I actually do post my slips every single day on Twitter as well. So if you guys you're not a Discord guy, you're not an Instagram guy, I also post on Twitter. So you can check out the Twitter as well. I'll be posting my 5 slip later in the day today on that. But let's get into our perfect 3 slip because I'm feeling really comfortable with our 3 slip. Our perfect 3 slip will be a straight up point slip. Give me Cade Cunningham, our lock of the day, over 20.5 points. Seth Curry over 14.5 points. And Devonte Graham over 16.5 points for a straight up guard points line. I like it a lot. Love their matchups. All these games should be competitive. Only one I can maybe see getting out of hand is that Nets game. But Seth Curry, I feel, will get his points well before that one gets out of hand. So I love this 3 slip today. Let's get this money. All right, that'll wrap up today's video, guys. A little bit of a shorter one, but like I said, I hate Sundays. I have to get up super early, work on the lines for Sundays, post it really early, and then I post it at like 10 or whenever, and then there's still so many games at the end of the day. So I just don't like the format of Sundays, but I make it work. Make sure you get on Discord, Instagram, and Twitter to make sure to stay up to date with the 5 slip. Feeling really good with the 3 slip, though, so if you guys just want to do the 3 slip today, that's always not a bad idea. Let's win this money tonight. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.